Hi friends, my name is Jaya and I help people to expand their awareness. Welcome to my new video blog Essence of Life. Today we are going to see about the circadian rhythm. What is circadian rhythm and why we should know about it? So let's dive into the topic. The word circadian came from a Latin word. The meaning is around a day. The circadian rhythm is a 24-hour clock. It's a beautiful alignment between the day and the night. It's a biological clock. So we will see what is the inner engineering or science behind the circadian rhythm. The hypothalamus is the area which controls the circadian rhythm. The lightness and darkness has a major impact on the circadian rhythm. The biological clock situated in the hypothalamus, scientifically which is called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and which is located above the optic nerve. Optic nerve is the second cranial nerve which senses the incoming of light. When it is dark, your eyes give a message to the hypothalamus saying that, oh, it's dark, it's getting dark, time to sleep. Okay, that time the hypothalamus gives the message to pineal glands to secrete the melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone which makes you tired and it will keep you ready to sleep. In shift workers and airline pilots, the circadian rhythm is hugely disrupted. And it has a major impact on the physical and mental health. Irregular sleeping habits can cause lower levels of melatonin. The studies reveals that the low levels of melatonin can cause high risk of breast cancer. So it is really very important to have a sleep hygiene. So we have to learn the techniques and the tips to improve our sleep hygiene. You will be thinking, what is the sleep hygiene? How we could develop that? So let me tell you about that now. For the best quality of life, it's important to develop the sleep hygiene. So the tip number 1 is have a comfortable bedroom. It's very important to have the best setup for the bedroom so that you won't have much diversion, and do not install any telly in your bedroom because that will divert you too much, and keep the bedroom always cool and calm and dark so that you will get the best rest. And ideally every 5 to 6 years we have to change our mattress, and every year we have to discard the pillows. Tip number 2 is have an evening ritual or routine before sleep. Some people will go to sleep while reading a book or listening to some soothing music. So you need to know what will help you. So you need to find a routine before the sleep. So that is going to help you. Tip number 3 is do not consume too much alcohol or coffee or nicotine before sleep. If you drink too much alcohol, it will be processing towards the second half of your sleep, and it will stay in the system for a long time as well. So better to avoid that before sleep, okay? And the third tip is do a minor exercise or go for a walk outside before sleep. That's going to help you to sleep properly. Always you have to remember that after waking up of 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you will need another rest, because your body needs a rest after 7 to 8 hours of awakening. That is the reason most of the people will feel sleepy during 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. or 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. That's the best hours for the sleep. The next point is limit the nap for 30 minutes. A short-term nap is very good, After the lunch, if you have a 30 minutes nap, it's going to help you. 30 minutes is enough for first and second stage of sleep. And the third and fourth will be hours. So always make sure you're having only 30 minutes sleep, and you will go into first and second stage of sleep, and that will be very rejuvenating and refreshing. And that is going to help you during the day. Some companies, some US companies like Nike and Google, they already embrace the idea of nap after the lunch. They've done a study and it showed greater performance, enhanced performance among the workers after having the short-term nap, 30 minutes of nap. And in Spain, they have a culture that everyone, all the workers has to go to sleep after the lunch. It is traditionally they are following this in Spain. That's a good idea, is it? Yes. Sometimes we'll think, why we are too sleepy after having some heavy food? Why? Because if you take a high carb diet, that contains an amino acid called tryptophan, and that tryptophan can cause sleepiness. That's the reason most of the time after the lunch people go into sleep. So I remember in my school time, like after the lunch we had the sociology, and we had almost all my colleagues, almost all my friends had the best ECGs in their book after their lunch hour, that sociology class. I still remember that. In 2010, a flight which was flying from Dubai to India, it crashed in India. 160 passengers were there in that flight, plus 6 cabin crew. And out of them, 158 people were killed during that accident. What happened? They recovered the flight detail recorder. In that, the co-pilot was controlling and the pilot was sleeping for a long time. When the pilot woke up, the co-pilot said to him, "There is no runway, go around and come down." But then because he was sleeping for a long time and the time between the descent and the sleep was short, so his judgment was not right. So he started to descend without listening to the co-pilot. And then the accident happened. Then it was the sleep was the main reason for that accident actually. So you will be asking me, how will I know? Because the investigators recovered the flight detail recorder, and in that they could hear the yawning sounds of them and the snoring sounds. So these all indicated the need for the sleep. So it is really important to follow the circadian rhythm. So there are so many accidents happening like that due to the micro sleep and this type of problems. So when you're going for a journey early morning, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., something like that, you always make sure you have ample sleep before leaving. So it is really important. Hope you will follow my tips, and I'll be seeing you all. Stay well, stay healthy. See you soon. Bye. Jaya.